Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Olivia and today I'm going to be taking you through the setting up of my brand new bullet journal. So I have done some bullet journal videos in the past and that was with my old bullet journal, and now I have a new one. So I filled up the other one. It took me about 1.5 years to do my first one, and now I've started this one. So I am starting it like halfway through the year because I just don't like fill up enough pages, I feel like, to do one bullet journal in a whole year. And I know some people do 1.5 years. There's no way I'd be able to fill it up that fast. It is a Dingbats notebook. I got it off Amazon. It's in one of their collections. I'm not sure, I think it might be the wildlife collection. That might be totally wrong. It has the strap to close it, and it has a bookmark, one bookmark, and then it has a pen loop, and then strangely enough, all the pages are perforated on the inside, so you can I don't know if you can see that, but there's a line going down it and you can rip out all the pages, which is odd to me because why would I want to rip out the pages of my bullet journal? But I don't know. But yeah, the pages are pretty warm toned. They're very beigey yellow, which is different from any bullet journal I've had before. I've been using it for, a month now, and I really enjoy it. I will stop talking now and we will just get right into the setup. So starting into this new bullet journal, I picked the red one with the kangaroo because red is my favorite color and the kangaroo just kind of came on it. My last bullet journal was blue, and so I thought, why not change it up a bit and get my favorite color red, because you never know what my favorite color will be. You never know what my favorite color could change to the next time I need a bullet journal. So I wrote my name, of course, on the inside so that anyone who finds it knows that it's mine and not to open it and look inside it. And then I did a quote page, which I never really do in my monthly setups. I don't usually do one. I just don't find that they inspire me at all, or that I ever really look back on them, and I just don't find a purpose for them usually. But I thought I would do one just to start off the bullet journal, because it's a nice way to start it off and just give me motivation, I guess, for this new journal to, do better than the last one. Because I am proud of my first bullet journal, but it's the second one. We want to make it even better than before. So that's why I did a quote page. It just says, "I did then what I knew how to do. Now that I know better, I do better." And that's pretty self-explanatory. That's how I'm feeling about this new bullet journal. So on the next page, I just wrote out bullet journal number 2 because I thought that was the best way to introduce this new bullet journal, and then I just added some little stars and just something to make that page a little less boring. For my setup, I thought I would just do black and white, just writing everything in black, because I just feel like it won't clash with any future themes that I have, and just keeping the specific to just at the beginning of the journal, keeping that just black and white would just be a nice neutral way to have it. I don't know if I went overboard with the stars and the border, or if it looks good, but I just thought it needed something else to make it not such a plain, boring page, especially since there's no color. So you really need to make the black do something. Then I did my color testing page, which I think I came up with this myself. I haven't really seen this anywhere else, but basically what I do is just every time I want to have a new theme for the month, I will just test out the colors that I'm thinking of on this page, and then I know what the colors look like and what colors look good together and what colors don't, and I feel like this page really helps me. So if anyone wants to use this page, there you go. I feel like I came up with this. Then of course I have the key page, just where I can go back and know what each symbol means in my bullet journal. So I've got stuff for when I do my monthly calendar, what each symbol means, and then I've got when I do my weekly spreads, daily tasks that I have different symbols for those as well. I also ended up putting in a little section for me to track what main colors I use for my monthly spreads, because I just hate reusing the same color palette over and over again. So if I do a red color palette one month, I don't really want to do another red color palette 2 months later. So I just put a little spot where I can just keep track of what colors I've been using, just so that I keep them all fairly even, or just that I'm not reusing one color over and over again, because I like to experiment with all different kinds of colors. Then the next page I did was the grid spacing guide, which I took the inspiration and pretty much the whole design from Amanda Rach Lee on YouTube. I take a lot of my bullet journal inspiration from her, so you can check out her. for any bullet journal inspo that you need. Basically what you do is just number all the spaces going down and then just number all the spaces going across, and that way you just know how many spaces there are and you don't have to count like every time you want something to like be spaced out. And I really like to measure my spreads and make them perfectly even, or like even in the center of the page, stuff like that. So this guide like really helps me just to know like if I want to split my page up into, let's say, third. I also did a line going down the very center of the page, both like horizontally and vertically, and then just wrote a little title that is the grid spacing guide. The next page is just my title page for the second half of 2021, because I did a title page for 2021 in my other journal, but obviously we're not using that journal anymore. So this just says 2021 part 2 because it is the second half of 2021. The next page that I did was my YouTube planner. So I just wrote out like all the weeks, like every Sunday I think was the day I chose. I don't really upload on a specific day, but just every week of the year, like starting in like end of August, because I kind of took a break a bit for the summer, starting end of August all the way to like the end of December, and then I can just plan out what videos I'm going to post. This is just a rough guide. I'm not really strict about when I post because like, I like to focus on school a bit more than just YouTube. It's kind of just a hobby, but I do, need a bit of structure or else I'm just never going to post things. So I like plan out what videos I'm going to post. Once I look back, I know like what video I'm planning to film. This is just one idea. I've like tried different planners in the past and I'm not really sure what works for me yet, so we're just trying out different ideas. That is also the last spread of my setup because everything else is just monthly setups. But yeah, that was my last spread for this video. So there is my setup of my new bullet journal, and also I just wanted to give you a little flip through of my July setup because I did my July spread before I did my like setup spread because I knew I wasn't gonna be able to film the setup until like after July had already started, because I was like working all the time in July, so that's why like the July is already finished as I'm like setting this part up. But anyway, here's the final flip through, and I can't wait to see what I think about this journal. Let me know if you want me to do some monthly setups, and also you can check out my monthly setups on my Instagram. I post my pictures for my months, like every month I post a picture on my Instagram of like what the theme is for that month, so you can keep up with me there. But yeah, let me know if you want to see more bullet journal videos, and I will probably do that, even if you don't ask for it, because I like doing them. And I will let you know how I feel about this journal. Thank you so much for watching. You can follow me on Instagram, like I said before. You can follow me on TikTok. I do a bit of TikToking. Subscribe, like the video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!